The midnight train has come and gone 1,000 times before, and I've been standing on the platform waiting by the door. He said he'd meet me at the station underneath the clock, but the only thing that's certain is that I am here in shock. The porter takes my suitcase, asks me where I'm going to. I smile a sad and weary smile and say, I haven't got a clue. I bought a ticket any place, it didn't really matter where. The train could take me anywhere, as long as it takes me somewhere. Midnight train station, you're the loneliest place I know. Where the desperate and the hopeful come to watch their whole life go. Midnight train station, with your fluorescent glare, every soul a story, every face a prayer. There's a sailor with a duffel bag, he's falling for a girl. She waves goodbye from the platform as his universe twirls. There's an old man reading newspapers from 10 years past, who's waiting for a train to take him to wherever lasts. The station clock moves forward, but we're stuck here in between, existing in the waiting for the coming of a dream. I've been coming to this station every night for 7 years, buying tickets to tomorrow, drowning in my tears. The attendants know me by my face, they nod when I arrive. I'm not sure if I'm living anymore or just surviving. One night I finally boarded, took a seat and closed my eyes. I was heading toward the future, towards some kind of sunrise, but the train just kept on circling. It came back to where I started, left me at the same old station, broken-hearted and departed. Now I stand here every evening as the whistles blow their song, the arrivals and departures, the right timing and the wrong. I'm waiting for a train that's going somewhere I belong, but the midnight train station just keeps proving me all wrong. The clock strikes 12 and all the crowds have disappeared again. I'm the only one remaining, the eternal one who's been left here at the station, where the last hope slips away. And I know I'll be back tomorrow night, the same as yesterday. Midnight train station, you're the loneliest place I know. where the desperate and the hopeful come to watch their whole life go. Oh, midnight train station, with your fluorescent glare, every soul a story, every face a prayer. I sneak through the opera house after the show, when the chandeliers dim and the house lights grow low. The ghosts of the divas are scattered throughout, still hitting their high notes with a spiritual shout. They died on these stages, they sang their last breath, and they're still performing even after their death. The velvet seat cushions still hold the warmth of the thousands of tears shed in operatic form. The private boxes where the wealthy would sit are occupied now by the spirits that wouldn't quit. A phantom baritone hums from the wings, while an invisible chorus of angels still sings. The opera house is haunted by beauty and pain, by the voices that linger in the chandelier rain, by the ghosts of the stars who gave everything here, who left their whole hearts as they disappeared. The spotlights still flicker on empty stage air, while phantom performers take their bows with care. I've heard stories told by the old stage hands here of actresses sobbing, of applause they still hear. A soprano in white is supposed to appear on the anniversary of her death every year. She takes her position and she sings like alive, and dissolves into silence at 9:30. The orchestra pit is a graveyard of sound, where conductors' batons are eternally found. The music sheets flutter, though there's no wind at all. The notes seem to echo and bounce off the wall. The ghosts are conducting an invisible band, performing forever in this cursed land. I've seen a young tenor materialize slow in the spotlight, his tunic and his melancholy glow. He sings of a love that was taken away, then he fades like the ending of an opera day. The stage is a portal between now and then, where the greatest performers perform again. I'm afraid one night I won't be able to leave, that I'll stay here forever, that I'll have to believe that this is my opera, my stage, my home, that I'll sing here eternally, forever alone. But what better way could a woman go down and die in mid-performance in this jeweled crown? The opera house is haunted by beauty and pain, by the voices that linger in the chandelier rain, by the ghosts of the stars who gave everything here, who left their whole hearts as they disappear. I've got a broken compass that can't find the north. It spins and spins in circles, and then it spits me forth in every wrong direction, toward every dead-end street. I've been walking for forever with broken, blistered feet. You were supposed to be my compass, my true and steady guide, but you just spun me in circles till I lost myself inside. Now I'm walking aimlessly through the darkened night, without a single direction or a single guiding light. Broken compass, spinning, spinning all around. Tell me where I'm going, 'cause I'm compass bound. Broken compass, you don't work the way you should. You're just pointing toward the heartache and the misunderstood. The people that I meet along the way don't seem to know which way I ought be heading, or the way I need to go. I follow them a little way, and then I drift alone back to my broken compass, and I wander in and moan. The compass was a symbol that I had some kind of plan, but I'm just lost and drifting. I'm a broken, wandering woman. I tried to fix it once. I took it to a shop. The man who worked there told me that I'd have to simply stop, expecting it to guide me, expecting it to point toward anything but madness, toward anything of note. So I threw it in the ocean, thinking that would be the end. I threw it in the water, thinking that would help me bend back toward the normal world, back toward the straight and true. But the compass compass washed back to me like it knew just what to do. Now I carry it like penance, like a symbol of my shame, of how I let myself get lost, of how I had to blame everyone and everything but the woman in the glass who forgot how to use compass, who forgot how to pass. Maybe I don't need a compass. Maybe I should just accept the wander and the drifting, all the promises I've kept to no one but the compass spinning, spinning in my hand, leading me in circles across this broken land. Some people find their way by following the stars. Some people find redemption even through their deepest scars. But I'm a woman with a compass that can never point the way, just spiraling and falling every single day. Broken compass, spinning, spinning all around. Tell me where I'm going, 'cause I'm compass bound. Broken compass, you don't work the way you should. You're just pointing toward the heartache and the misunderstood. There's a speakeasy hidden behind a bookstore in the basement beneath the street level, where prohibition means nothing anymore, where the rules are bent, where the people are disheveled. I used to go there after my shift at the factory where I worked all day. The speakeasy was my only gift of freedom, of breaking the way. Speakeasy shadows hidden from the law, where women could drink and not answer the call of propriety, of what was right, of being proper in the light. Speakeasy shadows, secret and tight, where we could be ourselves in the night, where a woman could smoke and talk back without fear of being slapped. The bartender knew me by my first name. He'd have my drink ready when I came through, a gin Ricky neat without any shame. The speakeasy was a place where I could be true. There were actresses and waitresses and maids all gathered in that basement room, where the music played and the world seemed to fade, and we had our own kingdom, our own womb. A woman across from me told me her story about the man who beat her, how she'd escaped. I told her man who left me and how I'd shaped my own life, my own destiny. Without him, without needing a man. She said that's the dream of all of us, see, to be able to live by our own plan. The speakeasy is a place of rebellion, where women gathered to speak their truth, where the shadows kept us all from telling the police, kept us safe in our youth. But the shadows also kept us hidden from the light of the real world outside. And we knew our freedom was forbidden, that we had to go back to our prescribed life. One night the police raided the place. They came down with guns and with violence. I watched them drag women away, disgrace on their faces, broken silence. The bartender was arrested, the owner. They closed down that basement room, and all of us scattered, growing colder, back to our sunlit lives of doom. I never went back to a speakeasy after that night, after seeing the price of trying to live freely, of being a woman who wouldn't think twice. I accepted my role, accepted my place in a world that didn't want me to be free. I accepted the limits and the lace of the life that was meant for me. Years later, I'd hear about the speakeasies, how they'd come and gone, how the laws had changed, how women could finally choose to be easy, how freedom was no longer so strangely arranged. But it came too late for me, came too late for the woman who'd learned to accept her chain, who'd forgotten the taste of that secret, that fate of being a shadow, of being insane. Speakeasy shadows, hiding all of us in the dark. Pour me a whiskey, bartender, and I'll tell you all my sins. Let me drink them down like water till the forgetting begins. I've been carrying this burden for so many heavy years, and I think that golden liquor might dissolve it all in tears. I used to go to church on Sunday, and I'd light a candle bright, but the whiskey works much faster, and it works throughout the night. It fills the emptiness inside me that the scripture couldn't reach, takes takes me to a place of darkness that the angels couldn't teach. Whiskey prayer, burning down my throat like a supplication uttered from a woman worn with coat. Of all the sins and sorrows that she's carried all her days, whiskey prayer works much better in all of those sacred ways. Whiskey prayer, it's the only grace that I can feel descending on my broken, weary face. The priest would say forgiveness, but the whiskey doesn't lie. It just shows me who I am and teaches me the way to die. With a little bit of dignity, with a little bit of peace, with a glass of something golden and my suffering's release. Maybe I'm a blasphemy, maybe I'm a fool, but the church abandoned people like me. Never taught a rule about how to live and breathe when you've got nothing left to lose. And whiskey's been my pastor and my savior and my muse. So I'm raising up this glass now and a prayer toward the sky for the strength to face another day without the will to die, for the beauty of the darkness and the warmth of something strong, and the mercy of oblivion that I won't belong to for long. When I finally meet my maker, I'll be honest and I'll say that whiskey was my solace when I couldn't find a way, that the bottle was a better friend than anybody living, and the burn inside was at least proof I was still giving. Whiskey prayer, burning down my throat like a supplication uttered from a woman worn with coat. Of all the sins and sorrows that she's carried all her days, whiskey prayer works much better than all of those sacred ways. Whiskey prayer, it's the only grace that I can feel descending on my broken, weary face. The nightclub on the corner stays open past midnight, where the silhouettes of dancers cut through cigarette smoke. I was one of those women dancing in the spotlight, my body the instrument, my life the joke. The men would sit and watch us like we were merchandise, like we were something to be owned, to be had. But we knew the truth about the paradise of the nightclub, that it was all sad. Nightclub silhouettes dancing in the dark, where everybody plays a part, where the women are just shadows on the wall, and the men are shadows too, after all. Nightclub silhouettes, nobody's real, just outlines of what it feels to be alive and broken and desired, in a room where the lights never expire. I danced there for 15 years without ceasing. Every night the same motions, same song. My body became mechanical, got no caressing. Real love, because I belonged to the throng. The men came and went, they all looked the same, with their slick back hair and their empty eyes. They called me names and called me by no name, and they all believed their own lies. There was a girl who danced next to me, who was younger, maybe 25. She had dreams of being something more, being free of the nightclub, of just trying to survive. I told her, child, you better get out now, while you still got something left inside. But she just smiled and took a bow to the men and their predatory pride. The nightclub is a place where time stops, where the world outside doesn't exist, where the music plays and it never stops, and everybody's living in the mist of a dream that there's somebody else, somebody beautiful, somebody free. But the silhouettes know better than to tell the truth of what we're meant to be. I left the nightclub when my body failed me, when the men stopped looking, when they turned away, when youth abandoned me and age assailed me, and I realized I had nothing left to say. I got a job as a cleaning woman in that same nightclub where I danced. I mopped up the blood and tears and semen of all the girls still caught in the trance. I watched the new dancers come and go, young and beautiful and naive. I tried to tell them what I know, that they're being used, that they should leave. But they didn't listen. They were dazzled by the lights, by the music, by the men. Their dreams and their hopes got up and frazzled, but they came back night after night again. The nightclub closed one winter night. There was a fire, nobody knows how. The silhouettes burned in the light, in positions of ecstasy somehow. And I thought maybe it was mercy to let them go, to let them rest from the endless performance, the search, the frenzy of being desired, diminished and pressed. Nightclub silhouettes dancing in the smoke forever. There's a pile of cigarette ashes on the table by the bed. Each one's a conversation that we never quite were led into the place of honesty, the place of being true. So I'm crushing out the remnants of the man I thought was you. You came over on a Tuesday and you left on Thursday night, left behind a trail of ashes and a burning in my light. You said you needed space to breathe, you needed room to think, but you were just looking for a way to break me into drink. Cigarette ashes, cigarette ashes drifting through the air. All the broken promises that floated bare. Each one's a moment that we spent inside a lie. Each one's a heartbreak wearing cool alibis. Cigarette ashes, cigarette ashes on my fingerprint. This is the only evidence that you were ever in it. I've been gathering the ashes in a box beside my bed. Everyone's a moment that I wish that I were dead, 'cause the sweetness of the smoking is the only thing that's true. And the ashes are my testimony to what I felt for you. Maybe if I smoke enough, I'll find you in the haze. Maybe if I burn it all, I'll find you in the blaze of the fire that I'm making with each cigarette I light, trying to find the taste of you in every single bite. So I'm smoking and I'm praying that the ashes will combine into some kind of resurrection, into something that's divine, that'll take me back to Tuesday, when you came to my door, before the ashes taught me that I can't love you anymore. Now the ashes are my story, and my ashes are my truth, and I'm gathering them carefully. I'm holding on to proof that you were here and real, and that the love was beautiful before it turned to ash. ashes, and I became a fool. Cigarette ashes, cigarette ashes, drifting through the air. All the broken promises that floated there, each one's a moment that we spent inside our lives. Each one's a heartbreak wearing cool alibis. Cigarette ashes, cigarette ashes on my fingerprint. This is the only evidence that you were ever in it. There's a trumpet player standing on the corner of despair, blowing melodies of longing into the rain-soaked air. And I'm standing underneath the eaves, just watching how he bends those notes of sadness into art before the evening ends. His eyes are closed like he's remembering something beautiful and lost, like he's playing out the memory of a love too great a cost. And the trumpet sounds like weeping, sounds like everything I feel, sounds like all the broken places that can never truly heal. Trumpet in the rain, trumpet in the rain, playing out the song of every lover's pain. Every note's a moment that we'll never get to live. Every breath that he is taking is the only thing to give. Trumpet in the rain, trumpet in the rain, washing out the melody, but never washing stain. The people walking past him, they don't stop to even hear the music that's awakening the memories they fear. They're all hurrying somewhere, trying to get away from the truth the trumpet's telling in the dying of the day. I could stand here in the weather till the rain washes me clean, till the trumpet's music carries me away into a dream, where the sadness isn't fatal and the heartbreak turns to gold. and the rain is like a baptism for the stories left untold. When the night falls fully and the trumpet player goes, I'll be standing in the silence where the darkness overflows, waiting for tomorrow when he'll come back here again to paint his pain in music underneath the pouring rain. Maybe someday we will meet and he will understand that I've been here in the darkness and I've held out my hand, reaching for the music that he's pouring from his soul. And together in the rain, we might discover how to behold. Trumpet in the rain, trumpet in the rain, playing out the song of every lover's pain. Every note's a moment that we'll never get to live. Every breath that he is taking is the only thing to give. Trumpet in the rain, trumpet in the rain, washing out the melody, but never washing stain. The second line came dancing down the street today, with handkerchiefs waving in their own special way. And I watched from the sidewalk as the people let loose of the grief and the pain, gave their hearts a reprieve. There's an old spiritual about redemption and grace, and the second line carries it all through this place. It's the people behind the official affair who've learned how to dance through the weight of despair. Second line, second chance. This is how we survive. This is how we keep the memory and culture alive. With a handkerchief and a rhythm and an open heart. Second line, second chance. It's how we restart. I remember when I was dying inside from the loss of a love that had taken me off of my course. But I walked with the second line just to feel something real, and the rhythm and the bodies helped me finally heal. There's a power in moving when you're broken inside, in the community dancing and the communal pride of a people who've suffered but refuse to just fall. The second line is our anthem, it's our freedom call. There's a young girl dancing in the back of the line. She's moving with a joy that's almost divine, and I wonder what pain she she's running from what history is moving through her in the drums. But that's the magic of the second line, you see. It don't matter where you're coming from or what you're grieving. When you step into that rhythm and that ancient refrain, you become part of the healing, part of the chain. This is how a people survives the unsustainable. This is how we take the pain and make it untamable. This is how we love each other through the darkest night, with a second line dance and the community's light. Now I'm old and I'm dancing with the second line still, and I'm sharing with others the strength and the will to keep moving, keep feeling, keep speaking our truth through the rhythm and the music and the dance in you. Then when my time comes to return to the earth, I'm hoping that they'll dance for my life and my worth, that their second line carrying me to my rest. And remember that dancing is how we blessed. Second line, second chance. This is how we survive. This is how we keep the memory and culture alive, with a handkerchief and a rhythm and an open heart. Second line, second chance. It's how we restart. There's a bottle on my nightstand that I started 3 months ago when you walked out that door. I take a sip and feel a little less departed from the woman that I was before. The bourbon burns exactly like you're leaving, like the lies you told me to my face. It numbs the part of me that can't stop grieving for the love I threw away and left no trace. Bourbon and regret, how I spend my time. One glass for every promise that was mine, one glass for every dream. I should have kept. Bourbon and regret, bourbon and regret. The only toast I'll ever raise again is to the mistakes I'll never understand. My mother warned me about men like you, said, baby, keep your heart up in a safe. But I was young and certain that the truth was that your love could be my saving grace. I gave you everything I ever had, my body, baby, and my soul on top. You took it, smiled, and told me I was mad for thinking that your loving wouldn't stop. The bourbon tastes like bitter orange peel, like every tender lie that fell from your lips, like every time you swore that this was real while you were seeing her on those little trips. I found her lipstick on your collar once. I should've left you then, should've known, but I just poured myself another shot and slumped into the arms of regret all alone. There's a moment when the bourbon kicks in hard, when you stop feeling everything you felt before, when the world gets soft and strange and strangely scarred, and you can't remember what you're drinking for. That's the moment that I live for every night, when the pain gets blurred and smooth and far away, when I can almost pretend that you were right, that leaving me was something you'd regret one day. But morning always comes with clarity and a headache that could split a stone. I look at myself in the mirror, barely able to recognize this face I own. This face that's aged 10 years and 12 short months, that's weathered, worn, and fading into gray. And I pour another glass, another generous hunt for the bourbon to wash my thoughts away. The bottle's almost empty now, I notice. The label's peeling off, the glass is worn, and soon I'll have to face the long, slow erosion of sobriety, the light of dawn. They say the only thing that time will heal is the heart that's shattered into dust. But time just tastes like bourbon, time is real, only in this bottle, bourbon and regret and rust. Bourbon and regret, bourbon and regret, the only friends I'll ever have left. My father was the harbor master for 43 years. He knew every captain and their joys and their fears. He'd stand at the dock every evening at dusk, watching the ships come in with their burden and rust. I grew up around the smell of the salt and the sea, watching my father tend the ships endlessly. And I learned from him early that the ocean don't care about the dreams of the people. It just comes and goes there. I'm the harbor master's daughter, born to the tide, raised on the stories of sailors who died in the arms of the trying to make it back home to the harbors they knew, and the harbors they'd roam. There was a young captain who came through the port with a ship full of cargo and eyes full of court. And he asked for my hand with a promise to take me around all the world till the promises break. My father said, baby, don't trust what you see in the eyes of a sailor. They're wild and they're free. They love you like thunder loves lightning at night, beautiful and burning, but it never stays right. But I went with him anyway when his ship set to sail, and we traveled the world till my courage grew pale. He'd leave me in harbors with nothing to do but wait for a ship that was never quite true. I learned all the harbors of the world that there be, but I never found home in any of the three. And I'm standing on docks in 1,000 different places, trying to remember his familiar faces. The harbor master's daughter don't stay in one place. She carries the ocean all over the place, in her bones and her blood and her wandering ways, hoping to find what the tide always says. Now I'm old and I've returned to my father's old home, the harbor that raised me, the harbor I've known. And I tend to the ships like my father once did, and I tell all the young girls what my father forbid. I say love is a current that moves through your chest, and sometimes it carries you, sometimes it's a mess. But the harbor is always here waiting for you when the ocean grows tired and the captain is through. I'm the harbor master's daughter, born to the tide, raised on the stories of sailors who died in the arms of the ocean, trying to make it back home to the harbors they knew, and the harbors they'd roam. There's a smell in the swamp of the cypress so deep, mixed with cinnamon and secrets that we don't keep. My grandmother taught me to read the signs in the way that the bayou whispers and designs. She'd take me out at sunset when the light was so gold, and she'd point out the cypress and the stories they hold of the people who came here trying to escape from the world up north and its terrible shape. Cypress and cinnamon growing together in the dark, the smell of survival and the smell of the heart. In this swamp of our ancestors, in this murky place, we're searching for something we could call great. The cinnamon came from the spice merchants' ships that arrived in the port with their treasures and trips, and it mixed with the cypress in the humid air, created a smell that was strange and rare. And my grandmother said that the smell was a sign of the meeting of worlds, of a space in between, where the African magic and the European greed created a culture that nobody needs. But we're here now, and we're part of the mix, and the cypress and cinnamon are part of what sticks to our skin and our memories and our weary soul. They're the fragrance of home, and they make us whole. I'm teaching my children to respect what is here, to honor the cypress and the cinnamon deer, to know that their roots go deeper than time, to a place where the sacred and the secular combine. The cypress knows silence, it knows how to stand, rooted deep in the water in this strange land. The cinnamon knows sweetness and spice and fire. Together they remind us of our deep desire to belong to a place that's both broken and true, to walk through the swamp in the evening dew, and to breathe in the cypress and the cinnamon air, and to know in my bones that somebody cares, that the ancestors carved out a space for us here in the muck and the mystery in the swamp we hold dear. And the cypress and cinnamon are proof that we tried to create something new from what could not be denied. Cypress and cinnamon growing together in the dark, the smell of survival and the smell of the heart. In this swamp of our ancestors, in this murky place, we're searching for something we could call great. The steamboat's pulling up to the dock in the night, with its smokestack smoking and its lantern so bright. I'm standing at the railing, watching people come on, each one carrying a story of somewhere they've gone. There's a gentleman in black with his traveling case, with a scar on his jaw and a faraway face. He's running from something, I can read it clear, in the way that he's looking over his shoulder with fear. Steamboat Requiem, sailing down the river slow, carrying all the broken hearts wherever they go. The Mississippi knows all of our names, the steamboat's funeral of love and of shame. Steamboat Requiem, taking us away from the life we knew yesterday. There's a woman with a baby tucked under her shawl. She won't speak to nobody, won't speak at all, but her eyes tell a story that we all recognize, of a love gone to pieces and a desperate goodbye. There's an old man playing on a cracked violin, music that smells like the place he's been, and it sounds like a dirge for the world that he left, for a lifetime of memories now burnt to a heft. I'm standing on this steamboat heading I don't know where, with the past at my heels and the future so bare. The river is ancient and it's full of the ghosts of all of the lovers who've paid the most. The water is churning like it's got something to say about all of the dreams that we've thrown away. And the steamboat is carrying us toward the unknown, toward whatever comes next, or toward being alone. The river don't care who we were or we are, it just carries us forward, a requiem in the dark. And maybe that's mercy, maybe that's grace, to be carried away from our familiar place. By the time that the steamboat reaches New Orleans ashore, some of us will have decided to leave and no more, to jump off the side and let the river carry us down to the bottom of sorrow and the weight of the crown. But some of us will keep on the steamboat and ride, keep carrying hope that's been burning inside, that life in another place might just set us free from the ghosts and the memories that we'll never see. Steamboat Requiem, sailing down the river slow, carrying all the broken hearts wherever they go. The Mississippi knows all of our names, the steamboat's funeral of love and of shame. Steamboat requiem taking us away from the life we knew yesterday. The rain is falling on the red bricks of home, washing away all the places I roam. I've come back to the street where you said that you'd wait, but the years have rewritten your face, sealed your fate. The bricks are all stained with a century of rain, each drop carrying memories and pieces of pain. And I'm walking these streets like a ghost in the weather, trying to find if we're still bound together. Rain on the red bricks, falling down slow, carrying away all the things that I know. Your name is dissolved in the water's refrain. Rain on the red bricks, washing away pain. There's a building where we used to meet late every night, when the moon was full and the stars were so bright. But a fire took it down in a terrible blaze, and I never got to say goodbye in any way. The rain is still falling on the scorched and the new, on the spot where you promised me forever with you. But forever's a myth and a beautiful lie, something we tell ourselves before we all die. I'm an old woman now, and I'm back for a while to remember the girl who once had your smile, to walk these red brick streets and to feel what is real, that time is the only thing time can't ever heal. The rain keeps on falling like a song without end, on the bricks and the mortar and the places we've been. And it's washing away all the dust and the rust of a love that was beautiful and turned into dust. The bricks hold the memory of every footstep, of every moment we thought we were set for a life together in this city so old. But life had a different story to be told. So I'm standing here soaking in the evening downpour, feeling the water like your touch once more. And I'm grateful for the bricks and the rain and the time that taught me that letting go is a kind of sublime. bricks will stay here and weather the years, and the rain will keep falling and carrying tears. But I'm walking away now with less than I came, and the bricks will forget me as they forget your name. Rain on the red bricks, falling down slow, carrying away all the things that I know. Your name is dissolved in the water's refrain. Rain on the red bricks, washing away pain. My father was the harbor master for 43 years. He knew every captain and their joys and their fears. He'd stand at the dock every evening at dusk, watching the ships come in with their burden and rust. I grew up around the smell of the salt and the sea, watching my father tend to ships endlessly. And I learned from him early that the ocean don't care about the dreams of the people. It just comes and goes there. I'm the harbor master's daughter, born to the tide, raised on the stories of sailors who died in the arms of the ocean, trying to make it back home to the harbors they knew and the harbors they'd roam. There was a young captain who came through the port with a ship full of cargo and eyes full of court. And he asked for my hand with a promise to take me around all the world till the promises break. My father said, baby, don't trust what you see. In the eyes of a sailor, they're wild and they're free. They love you like thunder loves lightning at night, beautiful and burning, but it never stays right. But I went with him anyway when his ship set to sail, and we traveled the world till my courage grew pale. He'd leave me in harbors with nothing to do but wait for a ship that was never quite true. I learned all the harbors of the world that there be, but I never found home in any of the three. And I'm standing on docks in 1,000 different places, trying to remember his familiar faces. The harbor master's daughter don't stay in one place. She carries the ocean all over the place, in her bones and her blood and her wandering ways, hoping to find what the tide always says. Now I'm old and I've returned to my father's old home, the harbor that raised me, the harbor I've known. And I tend to the ships like my father once did, and I tell all the young girls what my father forbid. I say love is a current that moves through your chest, and sometimes it carries you, sometimes it's a mess. But the harbor is always here waiting for you. When the ocean grows tired and the captain is through, I'm the harbor master's daughter, born to the tide, raised on the stories of sailors who died in the arms of the ocean, trying to make it back home to the harbors they knew and the harbors they'd roam. I'm singing in the tavern down where the river meets the street, where the sailors are all drunk and ready to repeat the stories of their travels, of the women they have known, of the ports that they have visited and the seeds that they have sown. The whiskey's flowing freely and the women are all cheap, but I sing for the loneliness that runs so very deep. The piano player's one-eyed, his fingers are all bent, but he plays like he's still young, and his time isn't all spent. The sailors are all clapping when I finish with a song that tells them of their yearning for a place where they belong. The tavern's dark and smoky, it smells of salt and sweat, but I sing like it's a concert hall, the best I ever get. Oh, waterfront tavern, you're my sanctuary now, where I don't have to pretend and I don't have to bow. The sailors are my audience, the river's my best friend, and the whiskey's my religion and my lover and my end. I'll sing in this tavern till my voice is worn away, and maybe I'll find meaning in the words I have to say. There's a man in the corner who's got fire in his eyes. He's looking at me like I'm his long-awaited prize. But I look away quickly and I keep on singing still. The tavern is my fortress, and the stage is my own will. He buys me a drink anyway and slides it down the bar. I accept it with a smile that shows my deepest scar. The night is getting later and the sailors start to fade. They're stumbling toward the exit in a post-drunk cavalcade. The tavern's becoming quieter, it's becoming very slow, but I keep on singing softly to the man who put on show. He's walking toward me steady, he's got something in his hand. It looks like a ring of silver that could anchor me to land. He's asking me to leave here, to go with him away from this tavern and this river and the sordid life of day. But I tell him that the river is my only love now, and the tavern is the temple where I'm taking all my vows. He leaves me there still singing, disappearing in the night, and I'm grateful that he left me, and my song's still shining bright. The sun is rising slowly on another waterfront day. The tavern's turning amber as the nighttime slips away. I'll come back here tomorrow when the darkness comes around, to sing my songs of longing to the river's lapping sound. The waterfront tavern is the only home I know, where my voice belongs to nobody and everybody down below. Waterfront tavern, you're my sanctuary now, where I don't have to pretend and I don't have to bow. The sailors are my audience, the river's my best friend, and the whiskey's my religion, and my lover and my end. He traced the shadows on my skin like they were constellations, like each scar and imperfection was a mark of his creations. And I believed him for a moment, believed I was his art, till the shadows moved and left me with a dark and hollow heart. The light was low and golden, and it hid all my disgrace, and his fingers were so gentle on the darkness of my face. He said he loved the broken things, the fractured and the worn, but by the morning he was gone, and I was left here all alone. Shadows on skin, shadows on skin, where his touch was everything, and now he doesn't let me in. Every line and every blemish that he worshipped through the night, became invisible to him. In the unforgiving light, shadows on skin, shadows on skin, the only part of him I've got, the only thing begin. I've been looking in the mirror, trying to find what he saw there, in the darkness of my body, in the blackness of my hair. But the woman in the mirror is just broken and is old, not the shadow that he painted in that darkness made of gold. Maybe I was never real, maybe I was just the night, and he needed the illusion of the darkness to feel right, to feel like he was capable of loving something true. But the shadows were a fantasy, a place he never knew. So I'm living in the shadows now. I've made them my own home, the place where I'm beautiful and never quite alone, where the light can't come and take away the magic that we shared. And I'm grateful for the darkness and the way I'm finally cared. Let the daylight come and burn me, let it show me what I am. I've already said goodbye to ever understanding his plan. The shadows on my skin have become the only love I know, and I'm perfect in the darkness, in the absence of his glow. Shadows on skin, shadows on skin, where his touch was everything, and now he doesn't let me in. Every line and every blemish that he worshipped through the night became invisible to him. In the unforgiving light, shadows on skin, shadows on skin, the only part of him I've got, the only thing begin. You brought me roses on our last night together, said the color of them matched the color of forever. But the roses were already dying in the vase, and I saw the truth of us written on their face. I watched the petals falling as the week was moving on, watched the green stem turning brown, watched the beauty gone. Each petal was a promise that you failed to keep, each dying rose a memory too painful for sleep. Dying roses, dying roses, rotten in the vase, beautiful for just a moment, then decay erases grace. Dying roses, dying roses, that's the way we are. We burn so bright and pretty, then we're left here with our scars. Dying roses, dying roses, teaching me to see that the most beautiful things die, and that includes the thing with you. I could have thrown them out there when the petals started fall, but I kept them as a symbol of the way we tried it all. To be something that was lasting, to be something that was true. But the dying of the roses showed me that it's through. Some things aren't meant to last beyond a week or two. Some things are just gorgeous and their brevity's true. So I'll cherish all the dying of these roses that you gave, and I'll watch them turn to nothing, watch them make their grave. Now there's nothing in the vase but water turning brown, and the ghost of what was beautiful is lying on the ground. I could get new flowers, I could try it all again, but I'd rather remember dying roses than pretend. So I'll let you go like petals, let you fall away from me, let you teach me beauty's lesson in impermanency. And I'll smile through the dying of the thing we had so brief, 'cause the roses showed me how to live with broken grief. Dying roses, dying roses, rotting in the vase, beautiful for just a moment, then decay erases grace. Dying roses, dying roses, that's the way we are. We burn so bright and pretty, then we're left here with our scars. Dying roses, dying roses, teaching me to see that the most beautiful things die, and that includes the thing with you and me. A cigarette and watch the smoke curl up and fade. Just like every promise that your silver tongue had made. The ashes fall like snowflakes on this table worn with time. And I wonder how you tasted on the border of sublime. This lipstick mark upon the cigarette is all that's left of the woman I used to be before you drank me dry and deaf. I tapped the ash into a tray that's overflowing now with all the evidence of how I let you take my vow. A cigarette, smoke and regret, that's all I've got to show for the nights I spent believing in a love that had to go. Cigarette, smoke and regret, rising to the ceiling fan while I sit here contemplating what went wrong with your plan. The room fills up with haze from all the cigarettes I've burned, each one a meditation on a lesson I have learned. Too late, always too late, that seems to be my tale of loving men who leave me hollow like an empty snail. The smoke dances like a phantom, like the memory of your touch. But memories are weightless, and they don't amount to much. I watch a stranger sitting at the table next to mine. He watches how I smoke, how my hands move through this shrine of self-destruction, and he asks me for a light, but I just point and tell him some are meant to burn all night. The cigarette gets shorter, burns down to my fingertips. I've smoked through all my morning, smoked through all my tricks. The final ember glows, and then it dies into the black. And I know that you're not coming, and I know you're not coming back. I crush it in the ashtray, stub it with a heavy hand. The smoke goes nowhere special, just disperses through the land. I light another cigarette, begin the prayer again. This ritual of burning is the only way I've learned to cleanse. Cigarette, smoke and regret, that's all I've got to show for the nights I spent believing in a love that had to go. Cigarette, smoke and regret, rising to the ceiling fan while I sit here contemplating what went wrong with your plan. velvet rope between us and the people on the other side of the club where all the beautiful people go to dance and hide. I'm the one who checks the list and turns the darkness into light. I'm the guardian of the threshold in the dying of the night. They come up with their perfume and the diamonds catching fire, convinced that they belong inside, convinced they won't expire. And I stand here at the velvet rope, deciding who is worthy of the pleasure and the magic and the feeling of things flirty. Velvet rope, separating clean from grime, where I control the access to that pleasure-filled design. I can let you in or keep you out. I've got the power now to make you wait outside all night and teach you how to bow. Velvet rope, it's a barrier between the people that are wanted and the people in between. Some nights I let them in and watch them dancing in the dark, and I wonder what it takes to earn that kind of brilliant spark. But I'm locked outside the magic, just a keeper of the gate, watching everything I'll never have and wishing I could hate. But the power of the velvet rope is more intoxicating still than the pleasure on the other side of dancing at my will. I'm the arbiter of beauty, I'm the voice that says no, wait. I'm the woman that decides your fortune and your fate. One night I'll tie the velvet rope around my throat so tight, and I'll step across the threshold into that forbidden light. I'll be dancing with the beautiful people just one moment more before I disappear completely into mystery and lore. But tonight I'm at my velvet rope, deciding who is real and who's just wearing the illusion of the way they're gonna feel. And I'll stay here at the threshold of the magic and the dark, forever being the divider, never having their spark. Velvet rope, separating clean from grime, where I control the access to that pleasure-filled design. I can let you in or keep you out. I've got the power now to make you wait outside all night and teach you how to bow. Velvet rope, it's a barrier between the people that are wanted and the people in between. They call it the velvet, and it's lined with all my sins, where the beautiful and broken come to dance before they end. The bartender's pouring poison in a crystal glass so clean, and I'm watching every couple dancing in a love scene that's obscene. There's a woman at the table with her diamonds catching light. She's pretending not to notice when her husband stays all night with a girl who's got a secret written in her reddened eyes. And the band keeps playing louder so nobody hears the lies. Midnight at the Velvet, where the decent people go to be indecent gently underneath the velvet glow, where the lights are always low enough to hide what you have done, and the music keeps on playing till the midnight's finally gone. Midnight at the Velvet, it's a church for the damned, where confessions taste like cocktails and repentance is unplanned. I remember when I came here just to watch the dancing crowd. Now I'm center of the scandal. Now I'm dressed in indigo shroud. Every man who passes knows exactly what I'll do. They can see it in my shoulders and the way I look at you. I came here as an angel. Now I'm everything they blame. I came here with ambition. Now I'm famous for my shame. Let them stare, let them judge me, let them whisper as I pass. I'm a fixture at the Velvet, baby, poured in liquid glass. When the sun comes up tomorrow, I'll be sleeping somewhere strange, in a room I've never seen before, with a man whose name I'll change. The velvet will be empty in the quiet morning light, but it'll be alive again, waiting for the night. And I'll come back here still wondering if it's living or it's death, if I'm dancing toward redemption or just dancing to my last breath. The velvet doesn't judge, it just takes you in its arms and dresses up your poison in its velvet smooth charms. Midnight at the Velvet, where the decent people go to be indecent gently underneath the velvet glow, where the lights are always low enough to hide what you have done, and the music keeps on playing till the midnight's It's a church for the damned, where confessions taste like cocktails and repentance is unplanned. I've been walking down the railroad track for many miles, following the silver ribbon of the moonlight all the while. Every tide beneath my feet is taking me away from the place I used to call my home from yesterday. There's a town behind me slowly fading in the dark. There's a man I left behind me with a permanent mark on my heart that's got a rhythm like the clacking of the rails, like the sound of all my choices made in whiskey and in tales. Moonlight mile, moonlight mile, walking in the glow of the only thing that's constant is the way I've got to go. Every step is taking me to somewhere I don't know, and the moonlight's keeping promises that nothing else could show. Moonlight mile, moonlight mile, the distance I have come, walking toward tomorrow, walking toward something numb. The stars are like a road map written in the sky, like a message that's been waiting just for me to decipher why I was born into a life that never fit me like a glove. And the moon's been kind to guide me where I couldn't find love. Maybe when I reach the end of this eternal rail, maybe I'll discover that my heart will finally be whole. Or maybe I'll just keep on walking till the daylight breaks and the moon abandons me to all my new mistakes. The fog is rolling in now from the fields on either side, and the moon is getting softer in the way it takes a ride through the clouds, like it's escaping from a place it doesn't want. And I understand that feeling like a melody I've haunted. So I'll keep on walking down this moonlit ancient track, never gonna look ahead and never looking back, till the rails just end in water and the moonlight meets the sea, and the moonlight mile takes me where I'm finally free. Moonlight mile, moonlight mile, walking in the glow of the only thing that's constant is the way I've got to go. Every step is taking me to somewhere I don't know, and the moonlight's keeping promises that stars could show moonlight mile, moonlight mile. The distance I have come, walking toward tomorrow, walking toward something new. There's an old hotel on 5th and Main where nobody goes anymore. The elevator's stuck at 7 and the paint is on the floor. Room 237 is where I'm living now, where the ghosts and I reside. And the mirrors in the hallways show me nowhere left to hide. The desk clerk downstairs, he's been dead for 17 years, but he still comes up on Tuesdays and he whispers in my ears, says the people that I'm running from will never find me here in the old hotel where nobody's been living for a decade, dear. Old hotel, falling down into the dust, where the only thing remaining is the memory of trust, where the lovers came for secrets and the broken came to rest, and the old hotel kept swallowing the dying and the blessed. Old hotel, you're a sanctuary for the lost, and I'd rather live in darkness than pay any other cost. There's a woman on the 3rd floor who's been waiting for her love. She's been standing at the window, looking heavenward above. They say he left her 50 years ago without a single word, and she's still looking for his shadow, still waiting to be heard. I could leave this broken monument, I could try to be alive, but the old hotel's been kind to me in ways I can't describe. It asks no questions of my past, it doesn't care what's true, it just holds me close and rocks me like a lullaby in blue. The walls are breathing slowly with the weight of all the years, all the whispered conversations and the unresolved fears, all the people that have perished in these rooms have left a stain, and the old hotel's alive with their eternal refrain. When the building finally collapses and the foundation turns to dust, I'll be here among the rubble, here among the rust, and the old hotel and I will be a memory of the dead, a cautionary tale about the living and the bread. Old hotel, falling down into the dust, where the only thing remaining is the memory of trust, where the lovers came for secrets and the broken came to rest, and the old hotel kept swallowing the dying and the blessed. Old hotel, you're a sanctuary for the lost, and I'd rather live in darkness than pay any other cost.